Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. My name is Stephanie, and welcome back to another video. I am so excited, so let's just get right on into it. Okay, so I wanted to start this last night, and I did film like a single clip, so I'm gonna play that clip, and then we'll be back. Okay, hi, I just woke up. It's like 1 a.m. I had a nap, and then Scamp woke me up, apparently. I was going to sleep all night. Scamp had other plans. But I started Saving Noah by Lucinda last night, and I don't know how to feel about it. I'm like 22% of the way through. I think I might read some of that before going back to sleep, maybe. Hopefully I won't be up all night, but yeah, I think I might read some more of that before going to sleep. I also started 𝖘𝖔𝖆𝖉, and I just don't think I'm in the right mindset for something, so I feel like there's gonna be a lot of world building. And I should have known that going into it, to be honest, but I'm just trying to find books that I'm in the right mindset for, because I could feel myself going into a slump, and I don't know what I need to pull myself out of that. We'll figure it out. Okay, so it was like 20 seconds for me. I think it was like a minute or two for you guys. Anyways, so now it is like 4 p.m. on Sunday. I am starting this on a Sunday, and it's gonna go until next Sunday, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I really don't know. I don't know much of like what I'll be doing this week. I do know that this week is Thanksgiving. I probably won't film much on Thanksgiving because we'll be with like friends and family, obviously, but I have a lot of PA work that I need to get done. Thanksgiving, it is Dancing with the Stars finale week. We have Raw, we have SmackDown, War Games is next weekend, and yeah. We also will be working on my fiance's office, which is technically also like my library / like reading area. If you guys have been subscribed for a while, you know that I have a big reading chair and it's on our front porch. But it is about to be winter. Way too cold for me to be sitting out there and reading. So we are putting it in where my books are gonna be, and it's gonna be so cute. I am so excited. If it ends up looking as cute as like I'm envisioning it, it's gonna be very cute. I still only have one little bookshelf, so the books are going to be stacked next to the chair, and then the books on the bookshelf are going to be books that I've read and enjoyed and might use for content, stuff like that. But we were working on that, I think, on Friday, unless we randomly decide to do it on like Wednesday or something. That'll be done on Friday, and other than that, there's not a whole lot else going on. And so right now I want to clean out my drawer. Yes, I did this just a couple weeks ago, but this top drawer just gets so cluttered and so messy because if I don't know where to put something, I just throw it in this top drawer. Because this is what my nightstand is. It's like one of those plastic drawer things because our room is fairly small, so we don't really have a whole lot of room. This is the new thing that Scamp's treats are in. It's a very, very mini Menards 5-gallon bucket. My fiance came home with it the other day and was like, babe, I got something for you. You're gonna love it. He knows I love small things. And so there's this. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And then I realized that I could put Scamp's treats in it, mainly because the little bags that his treats come in always break and are just so hard to get open. So I'm like, this is perfect. And now he knows that when he sees this little tub, he gets treats. He just did. He heard it, he saw it, and then he sat up like, yep. My Kindle and my iPad sit right in the front, and so I can just grab them out, and so that's in there. My iPad's obviously out because I've been using it. Also, I did not read at all last night. I just kind of doom scrolled on TikTok and Threads and Reddit and just doom scrolled. Okay, so I did not get any further into Saving Noah. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, because there's just something about this that I really don't know. It really depends on how it ends and how the mother feels at the ending, and if the mother has had any growth in realizing that yes, while her son is only 15 years old, he is still a child himself, that what he did was wrong. If there's any growth in there, then maybe I will enjoy it. But if she stays defending her son, saying he didn't do anything wrong, it'll probably be a very low star rating for me. My mini mics, which probably should be plugged in, but I've noticed like on the days that I'm home alone and I'm not around a bunch of people, I can talk louder, so I don't really need these. I use these a lot when my fiance or my roommates are home, because I just don't want people to hear me filming. And so if I can use my mini mics so I can talk a little quieter, I like that. This is my new emulator. I think I unboxed this in my last vlog. This is the 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖑𝖃, I think. I really like it. Yeah, it says 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖃. I really like it. My only thing is I had this before and it was broken. Like, I don't know what happened to it. I just went to go play it and it was not working. The game that I liked to play on there isn't on this one, and so I need to figure out how to get that game onto here. And then I have my pouch that I use for my planners and my reading journal, which I don't think I've touched my physical planner since I got my iPad. I've been planning on there, so I might have wasted money on a physical planner. Possibly. I think I am gonna try to use it because I want to actually not waste my money. But I ordered the physical planner before I even knew that I was going to get an iPad, and so yeah, I'm gonna talk to my fiance, see what he thinks, and go from there. I can't return the physical planner because I already wrote in it like a dumbass, and so I don't know, we'll see. I have my backup phone. I don't remember what one this is. I think it's like the 23 Plus or something like that. This used to be my fiance's, and then he took over my S25 Ultra. So now I have this. I don't use it a whole lot, but it does come in handy sometimes. I have a couple 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆. Yeah, a couple 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆s, which he will get later if he's being a good boy. I have a mouse. I don't really use it unless I'm playing Sims, to be honest. Like when I'm on my MacBook and I'm working, I don't use it, but I definitely use it when I'm playing Sims. I have a bunch of press-on nails, which I genuinely do not need in here. I do have a new setup of how I organize my nails. So if you guys didn't know, I mostly do my own and I use gel, but I do love a good press-on. They're quick, they're easy, I love them. So I reuse the ones that I remake. I also reuse the ones that I don't make. So I reuse them, okay? Moral of the story, I reuse them. I had this old container from press-ons that I got from Amazon, like the ones that I use for gel, and so I have them organized by what finger they are, so all I have to do is go through and grab each one. It's been a lifesaver, like honestly. And so I think when I get new press-ons, I might, the next time I don't have nails on, go through and size them out and just throw them in there, to be honest. That way it'll be even more quick. Yeah, so we'll be doing that at some point. I don't know where I'm going to put these until then, but yeah. Hand sanitizer, eye drops, eyebrow razor, another little Kindle charm, petroleum jelly. This was a lifesaver when I don't know if I was filming during this time, but earlier this year I had like a 2 to 3 month long sty that we don't know where it came from, and it didn't get like super bad. It definitely got to the point where my eye doctor is like, if this isn't gone within like a month, we will have to do like the minor surgery on it. And I was like, hell no. So I made sure it was gone. The only like leftover is my eyelid is a little dry, and so this is also coming in handy. It was either this or Aquaphor that I used, other than like the prescription stuff that they gave me. But yeah, to-do list. Sometimes this is just useful if I want something like that I can just leave out and open, like especially on release days or where it's going to be a very big PA work heavy day. Very useful. More press-ons and like alcohol wipes and all of those fun things are in here, which again, I most likely will be throwing them in the little organizer. Also a part of Scamp's toy that he broke, so we're gonna throw it into the trash pile and hope he doesn't see it. More 𝖘𝖙𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆s, a Kindle page turner, and then we have just a pile of random stuff. I got this in like a nail, like press-on nail set, and I was going to use it for my junk journal. I have like thank you notes from orders, receipts, and then we have bookmarks. All of these are from Cloudy Day Bookmarks over on Etsy. I do have a code for them because I am a brand ambassador, and that is 𝑥BookishLibra at 10 for 10% off. Highly recommend. That's also where the Kindle charm is from, and I have so much stuff from them that I could do like a full-length video just on Cloudy Day Bookmarks alone. Honestly, maybe I will do that just to show you guys everything that I have from them, because it is so much and I love them. They are so high quality, they're cute. yeah, the last few things, more reading journal stuff. I have a blood oxygen meter and then my Kindle Oasis. The rest is just kind of like trash other than my little Art the Clown thing. I just don't know where I'm gonna put him yet, so he's just been chilling, waiting. I need to figure out and organize because it was just such a cluttered mess. I just couldn't do it anymore. So I'm gonna go organize and then I'll be back. Okay, so I did get it organized. I forgot to show you guys before I put it back, but I did get that organized and it is 4:30 p.m. and I think I might sit down and either read some more of Saving Noah or watch some YouTube because I have not watched YouTube in probably a week, so I'm very behind again. So I think I might watch some YouTube for a little bit while playing like a game on my phone or something. And then after I watch YouTube for like an hour maybe, then read some more of Saving Noah. But I really don't know. I'm also just really tired. Like, usually the weekend is when I have a lot of energy, I catch up on my sleep, and that's just not the case for this weekend. Hopefully I can catch up on my sleep throughout the week, but it's a little bit harder because my godson is home most of the week. And while he is about to be a year and a half old, and he likes to scream and squeal, and essentially it sounds like he's auditioning for Jurassic Park, but as the dinosaurs. So, yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go watch some YouTube, hopefully do some reading, and I will update you guys in a little bit. Morning, guys. It is like 2 p.m. I just woke up a little bit ago and I don't have that fun of an update. I woke up with a headache that is like kind of going into a migraine, and I finished 2 books last night that I was in the middle of. I finished Saving Noah by Lucinda and I finished Maverick by Fiona Davenport. Yeah, I rated Saving Noah 2 stars and Maverick 2.5. So I need something good. And after finishing both of those, I was like, okay, did not like these. Did not like these. Saving Noah, I could do an entire rant on, but I don't like talking shit about books online. It wasn't for me at all. At all. No. I might post a review on like Goodreads or something. I really don't know. But it just was not for me. It made me so unbelievably angry up until the end. Up until the very end, I was just angry. There's one thing that made me happy, and it's a spoiler, so I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, I might end up doing like a little rant at some point once I'm fully awake and just doing a spoiler warning and all of that. I don't know. I really don't know. Same thing with Maverick. It just was not for me. It felt so rushed, and I know it was a shorter book, but it could have been longer. They could have done so much more to it, and she didn't, so I didn't like it. I also didn't like him at all. At all. Did not like him one bit. So after finishing those, I was like, I need something that I know is going to be good. So I started my arc of At Wit's End by Bailey Hannah. This is my favorite cowboy romance series, and I've been putting this one off because I'm so scared that it's gonna break my heart. And I just need that right now. So I started At Wit's End by Bailey Hannah. I think I only made it to like 9%. I'm pretty sure 10%. I was wrong. I made it to 10%, and I am liking it so far. Obviously, I mean, I knew I was going to. This is about Colt and Whit. Colt works on Wells Ranch with the brothers that I love so much, and Whit is one of the brother's girlfriend's sisters, and she's a single mom, and her baby daddy is kind of a piece of shit and keeps coming in and out of their lives and not good. And her son Jonas is 10 years old, and he's getting in a lot of trouble at school to the point where the principal almost expelled him, and he's 10 years old. So that's kind of a gist of what it's about. I know I'm gonna love it. I know I'm probably gonna cry a million times because I always do. It's not a Bailey Hannah book if I don't cry at least 5 times. And that's just how it is. What I'm currently reading, I might pick up like a thriller or dark romance alongside it. I'm not entirely sure. That's what I'm currently reading. I want to do a new set of nails. I don't want to do my nails. I want to just work on some. And I'm thinking like an orange and a brown for like Thanksgiving, maybe. I really don't know. Or working on my Christmas set because I have an idea of what I want to do for a Christmas set. I'm just not sure if I will be able to pull it off. So we'll see. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna go, but I'm excited to try it. I have an idea in my head. I don't know how it's gonna play out on the actual nails because I'm very, very, very much beginner. Like I do 1 to 2 colors and some top coats. But the idea I have in my head takes a little bit more than that because there's like a design. So we'll see. Maybe I'll try it, maybe I won't. It is also WWE Raw tonight. Very exciting. I did do a lot of PA work yesterday, so some of the PA work that I had on my to-do list for today, I don't have to do. There's not a whole lot on my to-do list today. I did want to film a 75 soft update for TikTok. I don't think I'm going to, especially because last week wasn't that great. I might push it off until next week and do a 2-week update. We'll see. I really don't know. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go because someone is giving himself a bath on my lap. So I'm gonna go and I will see you guys in a little bit. I really don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll update you once I figure it out. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just got done having so much anxiety, like damn near panic attack. I got a call from an unknown number. I didn't answer, but I let it go to voicemail. And I was watching the voicemail as she was leaving it, basically saying that someone's going to be delivering me documentation tomorrow, blah, 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 to call this number. So I called that number, and it was like a little robot saying to call this number because all agents are busy. And I was like, okay, kind of red flag, but cool. Call that number, and I speak to someone directly, and he's saying like, yeah, I'm being sued. And like the debt was real debt. So I was like, okay. And he basically was saying that he wouldn't be able to help me with the payment plan unless I set it up before I got the documentation tomorrow. And I'm like, weird. I know someone who got sued, he got the documentation and then set up a payment plan. But I was like, okay. So I start panicking. Real life, just panicking. And I wake up my roommate and he was just like, that sounds very weird. And I looked up on CCAP. I don't know if every state has CCAP. Wisconsin, there's this thing called CCAP, and you can look up open and closed court cases. And yeah, and there was nothing on there. And my roommate was like, maybe you won't be on CCAP. So I call the like county clerk. I call the courthouse. And I'm explaining everything to her. She gets my info. She looks me up. There's nothing open. And I was like, if he was going to give me paperwork tomorrow, would something already be open? And she's like, yeah, definitely. So I was like, okay. She said, it is likely a scam. They are super common. And I was like, okay. And I gave her all 3 phone numbers that were in this. And she was like, okay, if I find anything, I'll give you a call back. But most likely, I'm not going to find anything. You're fine. You're not getting sued. And I was like, okay. Thank you. And I can breathe again. That was scary. That was so scary. And I called my fiance, but he's working. And so he can't really do too much or help too much because he's literally actively on a call for his job. And then he calls me back as he's like driving. And he was just like, well, if you get served tomorrow, we'll figure it out. Like, but the chances of that happening are very slim because there's nothing open for me right now. And the debt that he was talking about was almost 10 years ago. So the statute of limitations is up. And so, yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. It's like 3:30 now, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I just need to do something to calm me down. So I think I'm going to watch some YouTube for a little bit, find something to snack on, and just relax with my heating pad and scamp because that literally shot me with so much anxiety that, yeah, I can't even explain how bad that made my anxiety for about an hour. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go relax, watch some YouTube, probably put The Office on, and just chill out because what the fuck. Okay, so I played Sims for a little bit. I listened to the audiobook of One Pucked Up Pack, I think that's what it's called, by Sarah Blue. Then my friend came home and I was talking to her. Then my other friend called me, so I was talking to him. And now I'm watching Raw and doing nails. I'm gonna do 2 sets, and this is the vibes. One is like Christmas, it's white and red. The other one is for Thanksgiving, orange and brown. And I'm gonna like mix and match the like top coats. I really don't know. I don't know how these are actually gonna turn out. Hopefully good. We'll see. But I'm gonna go and finish watching Raw and doing my nails. I just need things to distract me, and then I'll probably read some more of At Wit's End when these are done. Okay, the last 5 nails are curing. I kind of changed up both designs. I couldn't do the stripes. Could not do them. So I changed that one up, and then I decided not to do brown and orange because I'm probably not going to change them for Thanksgiving. I'm just going to wear these ones. So here's what I did. Good morning. It's probably me the first time that I say good morning. Not gonna lie, I will probably go back to sleep. But I fell asleep at like 11 p.m., woke up at 3. I've been up ever since, and it's 7:30. And we have some good news. My 𝖘𝖙𝖆𝖆 is out for delivery. I am so excited. And I thought about saving Noah a bit. I think the thing that affected me the most was the mother downplaying it and saying, well, it wasn't that bad because he just touched them. No. I'm not going to spoil anything, but little did she know. And yeah, but I think it affected me as bad as it did is because I can relate. Pause. I relate to the little girls, not the boy. I relate to the little girls. I was 8, and so I'm not going to get into it because I just don't want to. Obviously, holy shit, I was 8. I just turned 28. It was 20 years ago. Wow. Okay. I think that's why it affected me the way that it did. I felt like a lot of it felt like I was being rage baited in a way, to the point where I was just like, you know what? Now I have to see this through. I have to see this through. I did not read last night. Obviously, I fell asleep very early for me. And so I don't know what I'm going to do this morning because I truly don't know how long I'm going to be awake, because I know I will be taking a nap at some point. I know I'm not just going to get 3.5 hours of sleep and call it a day. No. I cannot do that. I'm too chronically ill and mentally ill to not at least get 6 or 7 hours of sleep. But I am obviously still reading At Wit's End. I am still 10% of the way through. Like I said before, I do think I want to pick up a thriller or a dark romance to read kind of with it. I just don't know what. Like, I have so many thrillers on my Kindle, and physically, I just think I'm leaning more towards a dark romance because there's just something about a dark romance, okay? What are you gonna do? And I also have a lot of dark romances on my Kindle. So maybe I'll go through and find one that sounds good and go from there. But lately, whenever I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna read this random book that I've never heard anything about, it hasn't been good. It hasn't been good. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know that I have The Office on. Scamp is in the window. And that's about that. But I love you guys, and I will see you in a little bit. Okay, it is much later. It is about to be 6 p.m. I didn't read anything this morning, but after I woke up at like 3, I did not fall back asleep until like 12:30. That sucked. I woke up again at 3, and I did start Hidden Pictures by 𝖗𝖚𝖆𝖆. I read the first chapter, and I'm definitely intrigued. I'm very excited. I'm also excited because I saw that there's like pictures in it, so that's cool. I was working on some PA work, working on some content for my Instagram, editing a vlog, and yeah, that's just kind of what I've been doing since I woke up. It is about to be 6 p.m. Like I said, at 7 is the start of the 3-hour Dancing with the Stars finale. I am so excited. Probably gonna go and watch it on the big TV in the living room and just get nice and cozy out there. And yeah, while I watch, I'm probably gonna work on social media stuff, planning, journaling, stuff like that, all on my iPad. And that's about that. Okay, hi. I did not film much of anything last night. I got way too sucked in to the Dancing with the Stars finale. It was 3 hours long. I cried so much that like 30 to 45 minutes after, I went to bed. It's like noon. I've been awake since like 10:45. I got like 10 hours of sleep last night. Not complaining. Not complaining one bit. I am so happy with the winner. So happy with the winner. I have been an Irwin family lover since I was a baby. And so I was day one Robert Irwin. Yeah. But I have a couple packages. I know what one of them is. I don't know what this one is. So we're going to open it together. Let's see. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's from The Hive. If you guys don't know, The Hive is a influencer program for Harley Quinn. And it's just like, welcome to The Hive. And we have the Time Hop coffee shop. I love that cover. And the Library of Fates. I'm so excited. Okay, I got some new books to read. The Time Hop Coffee Shop comes out on December 9th, and then The Library of Fates comes out December 2nd. How exciting! I've heard amazing things about this glue. It's the Sally Beauty Beauty Secret Snail Glue. It's apparently drip proof, clog proof. I really don't know, but I've heard amazing things about it, so I want to try it. And so I got it. And that's everything for right now. I have no idea what we're going to do today. I have some PA work that I want to get done. I still need to grab out my iPad and look at my planner for the day because I'm just now kind of waking up. I'm also so hungry. Like, I am so hungry. I don't know what I want to eat. I just know that I'm hungry. I will update you guys once I know a little bit more of what I'm going to do today because I really don't know. I don't even know if my fiance knows I'm awake yet. Scamp is laying in one of the boxes and he does not fit. But I will see you guys in a little bit. You don't fit in there. You don't fit in there. Oh, you fit? Okay. I don't even know how much longer it's been. Couldn't even tell you the time. All I know is we found out that a couple of our friends are going on a date to see Wicked for Good. And I said I want to go see Wicked for Good real bad. And they're like, let's make it a double date. I'm gonna go see Wicked for Good tonight. I am so excited. I have a long sleeve, like little turtleneck cardigan, and then you can't really see it right now, but a green plaid skirt. I'm gonna pair it with my combat boots. I'm about to do my makeup, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I don't know why I'm gonna do my makeup. I know I'm gonna cry it all off, but you know what? It's okay. It'll be all right. I am so excited. I don't think my fiance really wants to go. He's just going because I want to see it. So we might end up not going. Who knows? We'll see. I'm excited. Okay, so change of plans. My fiance is really not feeling it. My body hurts, his body hurts, and we have furniture and stuff to move tomorrow. So we're not gonna go see Wicked. Very sad, but you know what? I'll see it at some point. I'm not too worried. I don't want to make him do stuff that he doesn't want to do. So we're gonna go to Walmart, we're gonna get snacks, and then we're gonna have a movie date at home, and we're gonna rent a movie. Not sure which movie. We're gonna figure it out together, which is hard because some of our taste aligns movie and show wise, but not a whole lot. So we'll figure it out. But I'm excited. We're gonna have a little date regardless, and a lot cheaper. Hi guys, so it's been a long day. We went to Walmart, got snacks. We didn't end up watching a movie, but we moved my chair from the porch into his office, and then we just kind of sat in there together. He played games, I worked and read, took a nap in said chair. Yeah, Skimp is so happy to have the chair in there, and I was really trying to fall back asleep when he brought me to bed. I couldn't do it. I don't even know what time it is. I have no idea what time it is, but I cannot fall asleep, so I'm gonna get a snack and I'm gonna watch the first episode of Stranger Things. I've never seen it before, so I'm gonna watch the first episode and see if it's my kind of show. Some people, I think, said that it can take like 2 to 3 episodes to get into it. We'll see. I'm gonna throw the first one on and go from there because I really don't know. And I also don't really know much about it. Like, obviously I've seen stuff like The Upside Down, and I like the actor who plays Vecna. Love him. Grab some snacks and watch the first episode. Hi guys, I don't know what the last thing I told you guys was. I think it was that I was going to watch the first episode of Stranger Things to see if it's going to be a show that I like. And now it's Friday. I didn't vlog at all yesterday. It was Thanksgiving. Quite literally all I did was eat, watch Stranger Things, and then I took a shower. That's all I did. I am now 1 episode away from season 3 of Stranger Things because I watched 6 episodes the night that I started it. Yeah, it wasn't just 1 episode. No, I started the first episode at like midnight, and then all of a sudden it was 6 in the morning and I was finishing episode 5. So yeah, I also ripped all of my nails off in the process of watching Stranger Things. Hopefully gonna redo them today, but it is Black Friday, so we are going to go to Walmart just to look at some of the deals that they have going on and maybe do a little shopping. Who knows? We'll see. But that's the plan. I'm quite literally wearing Batman pajama pants with leggings underneath and a big sweatshirt with a cardigan at top because it's so cold. And I don't know where my winter jacket is. It was the middle of summer when we moved, so I didn't have it out. And now I don't know where it is, so I might have to buy a new one. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I don't leave a lot in the winter. To be honest, like, you're gonna notice that. Like, I don't leave a lot already because I work from home and everything I do is at home. But I really don't leave a lot in the winter. I'm just a cold person, so leaving in the winter sucks. And one of my triggers for my fibromyalgia is being too cold. And yeah, so this will be a fun winter. This is gonna be my first winter diagnosed with fibromyalgia and understanding why my body feels the way that it does. But I don't know how I'm gonna feel about being cold all the dang time. But anyways, I also have no reading updates. I literally have barely read. Like, I read enough to keep my reading streak on Bookly, and that's about it. Like, I read enough to keep my streak. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Walmart, and then I'll show you guys if we get anything. We went to Walmart. We didn't get anything because the deals were just pretty lackluster. So we didn't get anything, and then I did some PA work, but I did forget that I didn't show you guys this book that I got, I think, on Wednesday. And it's Ask for Andrea by 𝖗𝖊𝖆𝖉. I think I read Such Quiet Girls from this author. I think I read that last month and I really liked it. And so I had to pick this one up. It's so pretty. The side says Dead Women Don't Forget. And I just had to get it. It is so pretty. But because I took all my nails off, I think now it's time to try the new glue. This is from Sally's. It's the Beauty Secrets Drip Proof, Clog Proof Nail Glue. This apparently like cements your press-ons and they're not going to pop off for like weeks. So I'm super excited to try this. I think I'm going to do the purple ones that I did a couple days ago. I don't remember when I did these, but I think I'm going to do these ones. I'm not entirely sure. I'm also going to look through the actual like press-ons that I have and see if I like any of those more. But I'm probably going to do the purple and it's going to be very different. Usually I do like darker colors, I guess. I guess not all the time because I did just have like light pink ones. I don't know. But it's a new color. I don't know how I'm going to like it, but hopefully I like it because apparently this is hard to get off. So hopefully I like them. If not, then I suck it up and deal with it for a little bit and that's fine. But as much as I want to read this one so bad, like literally there's like, I love it. So cute. As much as I want to read that right now, I am still reading Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. Probably butchering that. Probably. Who knows? But I do want to finish this. I am only like 5% of the way through, I'm pretty sure. So I think I might read for a little bit, wait for SmackDown to start, and then I'll do my nails while I watch SmackDown. I kind of got like pretty much everything spoiled for SmackDown because I did like a double shoot last week because everyone has off today because like Thanksgiving and all that. So I kind of got spoiled for everything. I'm still gonna watch it though because I love watching wrestling regardless if I know what's gonna happen or not. So yeah, I think that's the plan is I'm probably gonna go into the office, read in my little reading chair for a little bit, and then watch SmackDown while I do my nails. I also have a lot of YouTube to watch because Bookmas is starting and I have like 200 videos in my watch later playlist. So I kind of need to watch those. And so I think this weekend I'm going to take the time and I'm not going to watch Stranger Things. I'm just going to watch YouTube. Other than Saturday is War Games, it's Survivor Series for wrestling. So I will be watching that. But just take this weekend and watch a lot of YouTube and hopefully get almost caught up, and then I won't be super behind during Bookmas because I like watching Bookmas as they're actually coming out. So we'll see how it all goes, okay? I really don't know. I'm just here, I am existing, and I am trying. It is 4:47 right now. SmackDown isn't until 7, so I have like a couple hours to read, relax, do a little bit more PA work if anything comes up. I'm gonna go get cozy, read, and we're just gonna hang out a little bit. I just realized I didn't plug my mics in or my light, but you know what? It's okay. I completely forgot. I'm gonna do something first before I start to read. I completely forgot that the next time that I didn't have nails on, I wanted to go through different press-ons to find my sizes so that I could just organize them into here. So all I had to do when I wanted to do my nails was pull out each one. Because if you guys didn't know, I reuse my nails. The press-ons that I make myself with gel nail polish, I reuse them only like 2 to 3 times depending on wear and tear and all of that, because all I really do is go through and refile that and then use a little alcohol wipe to sanitize it a little bit. And then yeah, so these are all the ones I have in there. So I think I'm gonna go through and do that with all of these. I have 4 different ones. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna read. Happy Saturday. I am so excited because today is Survivor Series, it's War Games. I'm so excited. We will be doing some of my predictions in a little bit. I don't have them written down, but they're up here. They're for sure up here. Other than that today, I do have some PA work that I need to get done. I'm opening up my planner right now so we can yap about everything else that needs to get done. I really think it's just wrestling, some work for my social media, some PA work, and reading. I think that's it, other than like also watching YouTube because like I said, very behind and I need to get caught up this weekend. IVB. We are also in the middle of a snowstorm. You can't see it, but it is snowing pretty heavy and I'm going to be taking all of the anxiety I have about my fiance working out there right now because he's a tow truck driver. I'm taking all of my anxiety about that and just going to put it into some productivity. You know, I want to be productive. I want to keep my mind off of it. I know that he is an amazing driver. He is literally from Alaska. He's always driven in snow. I'm not anxious about him. I'm anxious about if he has to get out on the side of the road to help someone and someone else hitting him. Like I'm anxious about everyone else on the road, not him. Yeah. Everything is just PA work for my social medias, wrestling, and like reading and stuff like that. So we are going to be productive. We are going to get some stuff done. Also, I didn't do the purple. I did all black. My fiance said that I should stick with something that I know that I like when I'm using glue that might keep them on for weeks on end. So I just did all black. I love that glue. Like, let's do an update about the glue real quick, okay? I love it. So with past glues, I would put the nail down and then it would wiggle a little bit. This one, oh, I better hope I get it right on the first little press because it like, I would put it down and within 2 seconds, I could go like this and it wasn't going anywhere. Absolutely crazy. This glue, amazing. No complaints yet. I'm loving it. So I'll obviously keep you guys updated in like future vlogs, also like on Instagram and stuff like that because so far it's getting a 10 out of 10. So far, none have popped up, none have moved, none have even lifted. So I'm impressed. It hasn't even been 24 hours yet. So I guess I can't say too much, but so far I'm impressed. But let's get into some wrestling predictions. If you don't like wrestling, wrestling's not your thing, and you don't want to hear me yap about it, you can skip to this time. I wouldn't blame you, okay? If you don't like wrestling, why listen to it? Anyways, so this Survivor Series War Games, there's 2 War Games, and then there's, I think, 2 other matches. So let's talk about the War Games first. For the women's War Games, obviously I want Rhea's team to win, and I think Rhea's team will win. 1, because AJ Lee's back. Okay? AJ Lee's on the team. Okay? Yeah. Rhea. Yeah. Io. Yeah. And then Charlotte and Alexa. Again. Yeah. Just call me LA Knight with how many times I'm saying yeah. Okay? Love that team. Love it, love it, love it. And most of the people on the other team, I think it's the Kabuki Warriors team, I don't like. So there's that. Well, I don't like their characters. Whenever I say that I don't like someone, I don't like their character. 9 out of 10 times, I love them outside of wrestling. So yeah, for the women's War Games, I want Rhea's team to win. The men's, I want Cody or Punk's team, whoever's team it is, I want their team to win because I don't like the vision. So there's that. And then the 2 matches. The first one is John Cena versus Dom. I want Dom to get his title back. Yes, I would love to see John Cena have another win, whatever, but I want Dom to get his title back before Cena retires because we know that he's not going to be the final opponent. And so this is his last chance to get it back. Also, we're going to be in San Diego, and that is Dom's hometown. So it'd be kind of nice for him to win his title back in his hometown against one of the greatest of all times. So there's that. The other match is Nikki Bella versus Stephanie Vicaire for the Women's World title. I want Stephanie to retain her title. I love Stephanie. I love Stephanie so much. I'm not just biased because I like her name. No, I just love her. I love her, and I think she deserves to retain her title. I don't want to see her lose it so fast. But anyways, I think that's enough wrestling talk. I think the only other thing I have to say is we're like 13 days out from John Cena's retirement, like his last match, and that is so sad, but also like bittersweet. Like I'm happy for him because he is going to go and focus on other things, but I'm sad because we won't get to see him wrestle anymore. So yeah. Other than that, I don't really have a Stranger Things update. Like I said, I'm not going to watch throughout the weekend. I did watch the last episode of season 2 last night just because I wanted to be able to start on a fresh season. So I did finish that. And honestly, the ending was really wholesome, like besides like the reveal at the like last second, but like the snowball dance and just like it was so wholesome, and I really liked seeing them all be able to just relax and enjoy their time, at least the kids. And well, I guess Joyce and Hopper too, but yeah, I had a really good time. I am loving the show. I'm loving the show. I'm so excited for season 3, but I'm even more excited for season 4 because I heard that the season 4 is like crazy and like really good and a lot happens. So I'm very excited. I think that's all of the updates that I have for this morning and our little morning yap sesh. So I'm gonna go and probably do some PA work real quick and then hopefully get some reading done. I also should probably eat breakfast if I'm not that hungry. I do need to take my birth control. Note to self, do not forget that because I don't want kids. But I will see you guys in a little bit, hopefully with some good updates that I have been productive. Hopefully. Actually, no, I completely forgot that I had a reading update. Very small one, and I didn't turn my light on for this. Sorry. But very small reading update. I got to 9% of hidden pictures last night. And I love that there's like the son's drawings. Like, I think that's so cool. Most of them so far have been pretty cute, other than that one of his imaginary friend. I was literally reading last night. I'm laying there and I'm like scrolling through the pictures. I get to that one. I'm like, oh, okay. All the other ones were really cute because it was like a series of like 6. And they were all like super cute, like him riding a bunny, like animals and stuff like that. And then I got to that and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. You do you. Like, yeah. And so yeah, I am enjoying it. I feel like the parents are on so opposite ends of the spectrum in the sense of he really does not want to hire her because of her past with drugs, even though she is in recovery and has been for a while. And she's like, I think you'd be a great fit. Like, they are on so opposite ends of the spectrum that I'm just like, what's going on here? Like, what's happening? Like, it's making me a little sus of the parents, but like right now there's really nothing to be sus about because it's just a little boy having an imaginary friend. Currently it's just a little boy having an imaginary friend. Could that turn very chaotic and go very downhill very fast? Yes. But he is the age that like people have imaginary friends, whether they be truly imaginary or not. But yes, Scamp is trying to burrow himself under a blanket to take a nap. So I guess that's my sign to go. Love you guys. I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so I have Survivor Series on the TV. It's paused because I'm waiting for my roommates to get home so I can watch it with him. And while I wait, I'm going to read some more of Hidden Pictures and just read until he gets home, whenever that is. So that's the plan. Technically, I think Survivor Series actually started like 45 minutes ago probably, but you know what? It's fine. I'm just avoiding going online and seeing any spoilers. Okay, good morning. It is a little bit after 3 p.m. It's currently Sunday, which means this vlog ends today. Tomorrow's December 1st, so the Advent calendar series that I talked about in a previous vlog starts tomorrow, and I'm so excited. So I did make a weekend to-do list to get done this weekend, mainly just because it's the last weekend of the month. I knew I was going to have anxiety this weekend because of the snowstorm, so I just wanted to turn my anxiety into productivity. And I still have quite a bit left to do on that list. So I have some PA work that I need to get done today because it's the end of the month. I still want to finish Hidden Pictures, which I did get to 23% last night. It just got really creepy really fast. So yeah, it just got really creepy really fast. So I put it down and I was like, you know what? I will finish this tomorrow when it's light out because it got really creepy, which I love. Don't get me wrong. I love that. I love it. So I'm having a good time. It just got creepy. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to read this and binge it right before I'm going to sleep. It did not sound smart. So I still want to finish that. I want to start putting laundry away, but it's still down in the basement and usually my fiance brings it up. So I might not get to that this weekend, which is okay. I'll get to it next week and not a big deal. I do want to start organizing the books still, but I'll probably do that tonight if I even do it. Like, I have a lot of other stuff that is more important to do than that. That was just something that I could work on if I was getting anxious, but surprisingly, my anxiety has not been that bad this weekend. I still need to brush Scamp and then get 50% of the way through At Wit's End by Bailey Hannah. And on top of all of that, I want to get the thumbnails for the Advent calendar series completely done. I want them all to match, but I want them to say like Advent calendar series day 1, day 2, day 3, but I want the picture in the background to match, if that makes any sense. So I want to get them all completely done just so that I don't have to rush to do that. Like, all I really have to do each day is film, edit, upload. Today is going to be productive, but also just go with the flow. I have a blueberry muffin that I'm going to eat for breakfast, and I'm going to probably start out with the thumbnails because I think I'll be able to get them done fast, and then I'm going to do some PA work, and yeah, pretty much that's going to be the plan. I'm going to start off with the thumbnails. Well, first I'm going to eat breakfast and watch some YouTube while I do that, and then we'll work on the thumbnails and then PA work. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys an update and actually like sit up and all that. But as you guys saw from the last clip, Scamp is currently sprawled out on me underneath the blanket. So this is the angle that we're going to do the update and close the vlog out on. I am so sorry, but I did finish Hidden Pictures earlier tonight. So technically I did finish it in November. I did rate it 4 stars. It was really creepy. Like I had to take breaks because it was creepy, but it was really good. I had a very good time and I highly recommend it. But other than that, and PA work and social media work, that's all I did today. That's it. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me that you guys take time out of your days to watch my videos. As always, everything will be linked down below, everywhere that you can find me. Any questions, things you want to see, anything of that sort, please comment them down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.